Welcome to the Sisters Uncensored podcast, where we get into everything from childhood trauma to millennial adulting and all things in between.
We share crazy stories from the past and present to help us cope with the insanity that is our lives.
By sharing our perspectives, we hope to bring some relatability, laughter, and unsolicited advice that can help you survive the messiness of life along with us.
My name's Jessica Labita. I'm a millennial mom, wife, and marketing professional, and I am absolutely insane.
My name is Ashley Lanive. I am a millennial stay-at-home mom, avid golfer, and too mouthy for my own good.
We are real sisters, and this is Sisters Uncensored. Take this trip with us. All right, welcome back. So today we're going to talk about forgetfulness, because in our 40s, we are forgetting. Ashley's not quite 40, but we're getting there closely.
Shut up.
We fucking forget everything. And this is becoming a real problem. And we would love to hear if you guys are experiencing this too, or we're actually concerned as to whether or not we may have some sort of genetic thing going on.
I'm serious. It's really, it bothers me.
Our parents are starting to get very forgetful.
I notice that. I tell Dad on the regular. He worries me.
I don't know. It's bad.
He'll forget a conversation we had in the morning by the afternoon.
I know.
And then I'm repeating it, and I'm like, are you okay?
And then you know what I noticed about them both? They tell the same fucking stories over and over and over.
I've heard it 15 times.
I'm like, you told me this already. Oh, I did? I think Mom tells the same story to you, to me, to Lindsay, to Mark, to whoever else she talks to. And she doesn't remember who she's telling the stories to.
Yeah, so she's the repeater.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So
Dad just genuinely doesn't remember that he's ever said the story out loud, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting worried about him. So our grandparents, I don't know, towards the end, started getting a little loony. And
they're not towards the end.
Grandpa towards the end.
No, I'm talking about our parents.
No, but I'm saying genetically.
Crazy?
Great grandma, grandpa's mom, lost her mind.
Yeah.
At the end.
She was 92?
I know. So, is this what happens to everyone, I guess, is my point? Or is this something that gets progressively worse as you get older?
I don't know. Part of me, listen, if it gets progressively worse as we get older, that's fine. But I don't want it to happen until I'm in my late 70s. Then I can start losing it. I don't mind. Or early 80s.
Well, so this is the concern with things now, right? So for me, I feel ever since COVID, I am so much worse. I will go, I don't know if it's because I'm overwhelmed or if I'm just, I don't know why. I don't know why it's happening. But I'll go downstairs in the basement, say, to switch over laundry and be oh, when I go down to switch the laundry, I got to remember to grab my iPad. Mm-hmm. And I'll go down and I'll grab my iPad and then I'm standing there and I'm wait a minute, why the fuck did I come down here? I am here for some other reason. It wasn't the iPad. And I have to remember
I can't stand
why
it.
I went down there. And then half the time I go back upstairs and I'm shit, I can't remember. And I go upstairs and I'm fuck, it was the laundry. And then I have to go back downstairs and do the laundry. And I'm how did I forget this?
I don't know. I swear to God, I feel that's my entire day. Ugh. It's up and down and up and down. And it's not even up and down the stairs, whatever. It's not the point. But I cannot accomplish a task without getting interrupted by another task. And then I completely forget the original task. And I'm constantly just going from task to task and then circling back to a new task. I don't know. It's driving me crazy. I feel this started for me when I stopped working, because I remember how, and you can ask people that I worked with, how sharp I was. I was sharp.
Yeah.
Sharp. Now I feel I'm fucking Joe Biden trying to piece together a damn sentence. I can't even get the words out. I feel I have brain damage. I know it sounds weird, but I swear I feel I have brain damage.
I get it. I have the same sort of things where I feel I have a pretty extensive vocabulary and
Definitely.
I've been always very articulate. And there are times where I'll be talking like this with you or whatever. And I go to think of a word and you can see it on our episodes in the past. I noticed it as I'm reviewing stuff and I'm I go to think of a name or think of a word of something that I cannot.
It's you freeze.
I cannot remember. And I'm it's the simplest, stupidest words too that leave my brain.
I've noticed that communication wise in general, and this is what I mean when I say I feel like Joe Biden, like I can't get out from my brain to my mouth what it is that I'm trying to say. Where I know, like I used to be such a good communicator. If I write down, like if I am sending an email it takes like time and focus for me to be able to put a thought out, which sounds terrible. I don't know. I swear I feel something's like wrong with my brain. At the same time, I'm like, is it that I have brain damage or is it just that I am constantly distracted in everything that I'm doing, that my mind is in a million different places at once? I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. I'm exhausted.
Yep.
Doesn't help.
Yep.
I don't know. But it's been driving me insane. I'm like, do I get ginkgo biloba? Do people still take that?
I don't know. Is that a thing? There's all kinds of like mental sharpness supplements that you can take nowadays.
I don't know. Dad was talking about how he thinks he needs to get one because he started going back to work.
Yeah.
And he's like, I think I need to start taking some of that memory enhancer stuff. And I'm like, what? I think you're a little far guy. You told me that this morning. It's true.
I know.
He's so funny.
So mom was like a couple months ago. We're not supposed to talk about her, but I'm going to anyway.
Whatever.
I don't know. She was like being weird about stuff, and like I started actually getting worried about her, like the way that she was acting, like forgetting things.
It was last year.
Yeah, and it was like concerning enough that I know you and I spoke about it, but then I also went and talked to her sister, who is a nurse, to be like, hey, do you notice anything?
Yeah.
Like, is it just me? Is she getting like weird? I feel like she's like repeating things or she's forgetting things and she's just not herself. And
the sister went back.
yeah, she went back and freaking told her, and then
got told on.
I got told on, and then mom is like, don't try to diagnose me, and I don't need your advice, and yada yada.
Coming from a place of concern.
I was like genuinely worried, like, hey, do I need to stick you down in the basement, or do I have a couple years?
I'm just trying to plan my schedule. I got to get things on the calendar, or it doesn't exist. That's the other thing.
She got pissed. She got really fucking pissed. And then I'm like, oh,
isn't
isn't like what's the word? Look, here we go. Can't fucking think of the word.
Okay.
Isn't like irritability a sign of dementia?
Is it?
I think so.
Probably.
I mean, I'm fucking irritated all the time.
Do I have dementia? I'll tell you what. My doctor actually told me, just whatever. My doctor actually told me about like the long-term use of Xanax like can cause dementia.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not worried about it. I'd rather lose my mind and know that I am unbothered than fucking stop taking Xanax.
I wonder if that has something to do with it, because we both take like an anti-anxiety med, right? Like I take
I'm on the lowest
lorazepam.
dose though at this point. I've like reduced it down.
I am not.
Maybe I need to increase it because I've been miserable lately.
Well, wow, that's a really good point too. Like I wonder if that's contributing to our stupidity and forgetfulness.
I don't know. Like, how long does that take to start causing dementia?
How long have we been on it? I've been on mine since COVID. So
I've been on mine for
4
5 years. Yeah. 5 years.
So, and then pregnancy. I feel like pregnancy fucks your brain.
I agree with that.
Like, it messes with your brain. After you have kids, your brain is not the same.
It's not. It's actually so frustrating. Like, I feel like I am frustrated all the time, especially when I'm doing this, where I'm trying to form a sentence.
Yeah.
And I can't like communicate it right. I'm like,
yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with me? Jesus.
I know. And it happens all the time. It's not like just sitting here podcasting. Like it's like real life. Like,
yeah.
I can't think of words, like I said. So I remember one time right after I had Carly, the first time I took her out to go grocery shopping, and I've got her in that little like bucket seat. She's in the cart. I'm going in, grabbing the things I need. I'm like freaking out because it's my first time out in public with her. I'm worried she's going to get germs. I'm like wiping all the stuff down, doing all the new mom things that you do the first time.
Definitely
People
don't
are
do
like
the
probably
second
watching
time.
me rolling through there like, oh, we got a first timer. She's all like covered. Anyway, I grab my groceries. I do all the things. And at this point in time was when they still like gave you bags for your groceries. You didn't have to bring your own shit in.
So fucking annoying.
So I'm checking out. I'm worried about the baby. So I'm like watching her. The people are helping me bag. I go, I pay, I get the cart, and I leave. And as I'm walking out, they're like, hey, ma'am, you forgot your groceries.
Oh my God.
I was like, Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
I almost, I did this whole expedition to the grocery store to buy groceries.
And you were leaving your groceries behind.
Without the groceries.
Wow.
Pregnancy brain.
Yeah.
It's real.
Post-pregnancy brain.
Right. But then does that like impact us long term? I wonder.
I don't know. It's a really good question.
Like, does it get progressively worse from that point forward?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm teetering on going full retard, and I can you never go full retard. Everybody knows that.
Oh my God.
I literally feel that way. It's so frustrating, especially because I used to be so freaking sharp. I swear to God, I used to be so sharp. Ask anybody that I used to work with, anything. I could freaking, and now I'm, this is just,
I don't know if it's like, I feel like it's a seasonal thing too. Like this time of year, because we're so busy and like stuff is overwhelming, I feel like I'm dumber.
Maybe.
And then it gets cold and you're kind of like depressed a little bit and you get kind of tired. And I feel like that makes you dumber.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't know. I feel like I've been like this for the last few years. Like I've noticed it probably the most over the last 2 years, year and a half, 2 years. That I cannot form like normal sentences.
I wonder if, like, I really feel like it's so funny that we're both experiencing this, because I wonder if like we should seriously start doing some research on this to figure out if this is something we should be concerned about legitimately, or if it's just normal and part of aging and we're just feeling it. Could it be hormonal, like
it could be
a perimenopause thing?
I don't know.
I feel like we're too young for that still. I'd like to believe, but I don't know. And then Mom's sister went into menopause like super early.
Yeah,
so
really young.
Who knows?
Damn, there was something else I wanted to touch on, but I forgot. Literally, it just went right out of my head. And as you're talking, I'm sitting here trying to remember it. I swear to God. That was so not on purpose.
This is our life now.
I swear, it's gonna make me insane, and it's not in my notes.
We were talking about, what were we talking about?
It's something else about like just not remembering shit.
Well, yeah, that's the whole episode.
No, but I don't.
Forgetfulness.
I swear to God, this is how I spend my days. Like, literally. Oh my God. Oh, it's gonna make me crazy. I don't know.
Grocery store, the baby, forgetting your groceries.
It'll come to me, and when it does, I'm just gonna blurt it out. Okay, just so you know, because I can't afford to lose it again.
Next week's episode.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Here's the other thing. I noticed I cannot retain information.
Okay.
Like any new information, I'm having a hard time learning things, and like I don't know, I can't focus enough to like absorb and remember any new information.
Interesting. It's like you're at maximum capacity for
I guess I'm like short circuiting or some shit. It's a mess. I mean it. God, seriously, it's funny, but it's not. I guess you're supposed to laugh when you start losing your mind, right?
Yeah.
Like what else can you do?
We have to.
I don't know.
We're going to be like those two crazy old sisters together in the nursing home, like with gonorrhea.
What the fuck? Why gonorrhea?
Because in the nursing home, all the old people just go around fucking.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that. Actually, I've heard that.
Do you know
but I'm not gonna have gonorrhea?
Oh, you might.
I'm not.
They have the highest rate of sexually transmitted disease of
kidding
the
me?
population.
Oh my
People
God.
in nursing homes.
Speaking of nursing homes, did you see this total sidebar? This has nothing to do with anything that we're talking about, but I'm just going to say it anyway. Did you see that Trump came out and said that he's going to, if he becomes president, he's going to implement a tax credit for people who take care of like elderly family members and things like that?
We need to get grandma.
I told Dad, I'm like, bring her in. Let's go.
We're all going to be fighting for her.
Bring her in. I bet you Candy goes for her first.
Yeah.
What do you want to bet?
I
think there's going to be a fight over it.
I think you're right. I think there could be a legit fight.
The only one who's not going to be like, I'll take her is going to be like, Uncle Bobby's going to be like, I don't care. I'm good.
Keep your money. I'm
Keep
good.
it.
How much of a tax credit could they really give you? It's probably like the same as you get for
I don't
a
know.
kid.
It's got to be like a write-off, right? It's got to be like writing off a
so
dependent.
it's probably like, I don't know, what do you get now? $1,600 a kid?
I have no
if you're
idea.
Lucky,
I don't claim
if
my
you,
kid.
If you, I don't qualify for kid deductions.
I think I probably would qualify for kid deductions, but I don't write off our daughter.
I wonder, it has to be someone on like a fixed lower income. It probably wouldn't be worth it for Uncle Bobby to take her.
No, I was telling Dad, pick her up. Yeah. Let's go. Pick her up. Get her out of there. Let's go.
She's been dead for like 5 years. And she's like,
Just weekend at
Bernie's in the corner. Like, oh, Grandma, how you doing?
Could you imagine if she lived with Dad, how funny that would be? That would be like
well,
a
we could
show
bury her
on
in the
its own.
backyard, and then you get another kind of credit.
Listen, I already told Dad. I have been telling him for years. You know this. I've been telling our dad for years. When he dies, I'm burying him in my backyard. I currently don't even have a backyard that I own. But let me tell you, I will make sure I have a backyard when he dies because I'm burying him there.
We can bury Grandma in Dad's backyard, and then bury
I feel like that's too close for comfort.
Dad in your backyard. And then they don't have to be together in the end.
Yeah, that's true.
And he'll get the credit.
Dad's always like, what are you talking about? Like, I want to be cremated. I'm like, you're not going to be cremated. And he's like, why do you need to bury me in the backyard? I'm like, so I can come outside and be like, what's up? What are you doing, bestie? I missed you. Let me tell you about my day.
Just go sit out there.
Literally all the time. He's like, what happens if you move? I'm like, you think I won't dig your ass up? You're coming with me. Get your shit, Glenn.
Don't put them 6 feet down. Just put them like 4 feet down.
How many feet do they have to be?
I think it's 6 feet under. That's what they say, right?
Whatever, man. Listen, what's the difference when you're digging somebody up at this point?
If you're going to be digging them up, I wouldn't put them too deep.
It's one big machine that's pulling it all out. Don't worry about it. I got this under control. I've been planning this for a long time. Only after did I realize that, like, when you bury somebody on your property, that, like, you're, like, exempt of all taxes. Your house can never be foreclosed on.
That's amazing.
Listen, everybody should be taking full advantage of this. Stop buying plots. Throw your family in the backyard.
I wonder if there's, like, requirements for how much property you have to bury a body.
It's a good question.
Like, there has to be,
the government's got to fuck with it in some way, take a good thing and ruin it.
I would imagine there has to be, like, some sort of regulations around that or something.
We'll figure it out, man.
Anyway.
He's going in my backyard. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
I forget. What were we talking about?
We were talking about losing our minds. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
No, but really, this is like a serious thing. I think that, like, I know that I've noticed in myself, and I'm like slightly concerned. Like,
what do you think? Is there something you think we could take that could help us?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask our listeners. Like, do you guys, is this normal? Are you guys dealing with this sort of thing as we're getting a little older? Is this a woman thing? Is this a man thing?
Is this a child thing?
Is this a, crazy mom with ADHD thing?
Is it a brain damage thing?
I don't know. Is it signs of dementia or like?
Is it a Xanax thing?
Yeah.
I'm not giving up my Xanax. I'd rather feel crazy. Nothing and be crazy.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Or forget everything under the sun, then I'm not giving that up.
No.
I don't care.
No. Yeah, I'd rather be unanxious and not know what's going on.
I'd rather...
or not able to make a sentence.
Go through a night of sleep without screaming than freaking... It's got to be a brain damage thing the more I think about this. Between the nightmares and the forgetfulness...
I don't know.
The unable to learn anything. I can't learn shit.
I can learn. I feel like I've learned a lot of new shit.
I cannot
keep
retain
going,
any new information.
To school too, so I'm definitely able to retain things.
I am not. I see it. It's frustrating to me.
Yeah, that sucks.
I think it's brain damage.
I don't think so.
Is it from like what? Cortisol levels are off or something?
Could be. That's why I was saying maybe it's like hormonal or something too.
Maybe it's PTSD.
Maybe it's dehydration.
Well, I never drink water. That's not for me. Literally, I never drink water. That's like one thing everybody does all the time. And I'm like,
live off water.
I don't ever drink water.
I drink a gallon of water a day.
Do you remember when we were kids, if we ever were given water? I felt like we were always given like soda, punch and milk and
high C.
Yeah.
Ecto Cooler.
Ecto Cooler, exactly. That was like in the freaking fridge on the regular.
I don't know. I feel like you drank the well water, like you drank it out of the tap.
Do you remember like being given glasses of water at dinner?
No, we had to drink milk or we got juice.
Soda. I remember getting a lot of soda.
Maybe that's why I don't drink soda.
I did drink a lot of milk.
Yeah, we used to get forced to
until I drank bad milk one time. I was like 8. I'm like, never drinking milk again. That was it.
No.
I don't know. Whatever. It's not here nor there. Jesus Christ. But I don't ever remember being like given water regularly.
No.
Lindsay's a big water drinker.
Yeah. She's also a big Mountain Dew drinker.
Who the fuck drinks Mountain Dew? That's disgusting.
I
Ew. Ew, I just think Mountain Dew teeth.
Mountain Dew mouth?
Yeah.
Google that. Mountain Dew mouth. You'll be traumatized.
Yeah, I don't know. I drink a lot of Red Bull, a lot of Celsius.
I feel like that's just as bad as soda.
Maybe it's the stuff in those things that are frying my brain.
Yeah, it could be.
We should look into this.
Yeah, we definitely need to do more research. We're going to get back to you and figure out why we're losing our minds and slowly forgetting everything.
I mean, my blood work comes back good.
Yeah, but is that like our brain?
I don't know. Is there, I want to do like a full body
cognitive
MRI.
testing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
No, like I want to do a full body MRI.
Wait a minute. Time out. I had a cognitive test done.
Oh, yeah? What'd they come back with?
I just remembered. So when
they're like, you're ADD.
That's why I had it.
Uh-huh.
I had to go to a neurologist because, again, this started with COVID and working from home and me feeling like I could not concentrate and focus the way I used to be able to. So I went to the doctor and they diagnosed me ADD, and I went through like full cognitive testing. So I feel like if I was stupid or forgetful or something wasn't right there, they wouldn't have me on the medications that they had me on. But I just had this done like not that long ago.
I feel like I need to have it done.
It was probably 2 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you're going to find problems in my front temporal lobe.
I think we have like genetic things in our family too, where like there's like white matter on the brain or something.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's
not a tumor. Anyway,
mom's side.
That is mom's side.
Yikes.
I don't know. I feel like everybody has mental illness like straining through their family somewhere,
Oh yeah,
right?
totally.
Whatever.
Wear it with pride.
I mean,
crazier the better.
I know. The more the merrier. Bring all the crazy.
I love it.
I always say like when mom and dad like really lose it, I'm gonna fuck with them just for fun. Like when they start talking nonsense, I'm like, totally, right? There's bullets under the bed. Don't worry, I got them.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine. That happened with great grandma.
I know.
That
It was
fucked
weird. I remember the last thing she said to me before she died. She was like, "You're too skinny. You need to eat." And I was like, okay. And I did her proud.
She thought when she was talking to the Linney boys or cousins.
Yeah, she thought she was talking to her brothers.
Yeah, and she was telling them there was money in the mattress.
Yeah, bullets under the bed.
and that they shouldn't have trusted
train.
and that they shouldn't have trusted that cop. They shouldn't have tried to pay off that cop.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
what?
Yeah, there's all sorts of crazy that
I don't
comes
know.
out.
She's nutty. Whatever. She was nutty. She was great though.
She was great.
You know, you would think our grandma would be more fun crazy, but she's like mean crazy.
Yeah, no, she's
Not nice crazy.
not fun.
Whatever.
No.
We're here for the nice crazy. If you're mean crazy, go away.
Yeah, I have no tolerance for being crazy. Well, we'll just keep each other in check, making sure that like as we continue to go crazier and forget more shit, that we're like looking out.
I feel like we have good balance.
I think so. Yeah, like
For like
Between
when
the
one
two
is
of us, we
being
have a
crazy,
full
the other
brain.
one's being stable.
yeah, and like if I can't remember something, you're like, it's this, and we can usually like think for each other.
Yeah.
So
Well, don't put all your eggs in my basket.
Just
That's
don't
all I
separate
can
us
tell
and
you.
we'll be fine.
Yeah, really. Together.
yeah, the whole brain.
God. So sad. Oh, God.
Aging is delightful.
I do want to do that, though, and get a scan. I wonder if insurance covers that. Probably not.
Yeah.
I doubt it. Insurance is probably like, if insurance wanted to like, and the healthcare system really wanted to, no offense, if they really wanted to avoid everybody from like getting sick, they would offer a full body MRI once a year.
Yeah, agree.
There's a reason they don't.
Maybe it's vaping.
No, it's not. I'm going to say no.
Ooh.
It's a hard no for me.
Straight to the brain.
Although I have been doing this the amount of time that I've been losing my mind.
Right.
I'm not giving it up.
All right. Well, we know we're both not very healthy, and
Right.
we're slowly getting stupider.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. Well, hopefully, we'll remember to see you guys next week
Yeah.
as we're getting more forgetful. And if any of this is happening to you, can you please tell us in the comments so that we know we're normal
Yeah.
or ish?
Ish. Whatever. Enough.
All right.
All right. That's
Talk to you next week.
All right, bye.